Getting to Good, Simple SAT Math, the Formula Box, Part 1, Circles and Rectangles. As we've mentioned before, there are very, very few facts and formulas you need to memorize for the SAT. Most of the formulas you need will be provided in a box at the top of the test. Here's the box of formulas. Take a minute, pause the tape if you need to. These are the formulas you need to know for circles and rectangles. Let's get circles out of the way first. Take a look at these formulas. A equals pi r squared. A here is the area. Pi is an irrational number a little bit more than 3. R is the radius, the distance from the center of the circle to the edge. So area equals pi r squared means to find the area, you take the radius, multiply it times itself, multiply it times pi, and that's going to be your answer. In the second formula, we find the circumference. That's the distance around the circle. That's 2 times pi times r, where r is the radius. You should also know about the diameter. The diameter is the distance from one side of the circle to the other. That makes it twice the radius. Here's an example. Let's say we have a circle radius 3. In that case, the area is going to be pi times 3 squared. 3 squared is 3 times 3 is 9. So it's 9 times pi. Now keep in mind those are square units, like square inches. The circumference is 2 times pi times 3. Well, 2 times 3 is 6, so the answer there is 6 pi. That's not in square units. Here's another example. Let's say the radius is 5. Then the area is pi times 5 squared. That's 25 pi. Circumference is 2 times pi times 5. That's 10 pi. Now, this might be a good time to pause the tape for just a minute and go through this and make sure that you can get these same answers. Now we get to the part about 360 degrees. The number of degrees of arc in a circle is 360. We know it's degrees because of that little circle in the upper right-hand side. A right angle is 90 degrees. And that is also 1/4 of the way around a circle. One common type of SAT problem will ask you to find the area of the shaded part of a circle. For example, we have a circle here, 40-degree angle there, and it has a radius of 7. And we're supposed to find the area of the shaded part. We do this in 2 parts. First, we figure out that 40 degrees is 1/9 of 360, so it's 1/9 of the circle that's been shaded. Then we find the area of the whole circle. We ignore the fact part of it shaded. We find the area of the whole circle, which is equal to pi times 7 squared, or 49 pi. Now, we know the area of the whole circle is 49 pi. We know 1/9 of that has been shaded, so that gives the answer 49 pi divided by 9. Get that by multiplying. This next part should be quite a bit simpler. Now we're going to look at rectangles. Rectangles are 4-sided shapes where all the angles are right angles. That's where they get the word rectangle from. The area of a rectangle is length times width. The perimeter, the distance around it, is 2 times the length plus 2 times the width. For example, if we have a rectangle that's 5 by 3, the area will be 5 times 3, that's 15, and the perimeter will be 2 times 5, that's 10, plus 2 times 3, that's 6. Add those together, we get 16.